Hello there. This is a little review for Fesley's beginner acoustic guitar. So far I've been very, very pleased with it. I think the sound is wonderful, much better than I expected for the price range. And again, for the price range, the workmanship I think is very, very nice. You see the guitar itself is quite lovely. The neck is a beautiful satin finish. It's very, very comfortable to play. And even, it's sort of a Taylor style designed body. And you can see that iridescent mother of pearl style inlay around the sound hole, which I think is beautiful. It's just a lovely little detail that I wasn't expecting. Workmanship in general, quite good. I think a couple small areas. The bracing behind the bridge is pulling up a little bit already, which is not a great sign, but it's not unexpected. Most guitars will do this to some. I've had Fender guitars that do that, so it will happen. You may want to, even the action was quite high off the neck, even when I first got it, and it's worsened a little bit since this has started pulling up. But I'm probably going to end up shaving down the bridge saddle to compensate and just lower the action toward the end of the neck. But I would recommend doing that at some point, but if you're not comfortable doing it, if you've never done it before, I would say it would be a better idea to take it to someone who knows what they're doing, because it's very easy to make a mistake, and I've done that myself. Fretwork is not the greatest. That's kind of I don't know if you can hear this, but the frets are not well polished and they're kind of scrapey. That's easily taken care of. The guitar comes with a couple of sponges, which I assume are meant for polishing the frets. I'm not really sure. Kind of an odd thing to include, but that's something you can very easily take care of, that even just using a bit of steel wool and just going across the frets. The fret ends are not what I would call sharp, but especially on the bass side there are some rough areas. Nothing you could ever hurt yourself on or scratch or cut yourself, but it's just a little bit rough. But again, for the price range, I know I keep saying this, I think it's $169.99. I think it's very, very well done. So I'll give you a few sounds here, just to give you a sense of the natural resonance. Now hopefully you can hear that. It's a very resonant guitar. It has a very nice natural voice. And I'll just move on and give you a few examples, stuff with like an old blues song here. That sounds great. Hopefully it's coming across on my phone, which doesn't always have the best audio quality. But even playing open chords, it just has a very, very pleasant, full quality that I did not think it would for the price. It also sounds really nice doing more open note playing. There's an old song by Rock Voisin that I grew up playing, and you can tell by the gray in my beard that was quite some time ago. But let's see if that'll see. Tune there. I didn't get the capo one quite right, but just to mention the capo too. This came with the guitar, and it's quite nice. It feels much like my old Kaiser capo, and I was quite impressed with it actually. There we go. And hopefully, again, this is coming across. So you can hear the tonality of the guitar. it's great even for sort of a hybrid style where something more like jazz. Like one of my favorite songs is Ray Charles, "You Don't Know Me." Anyhow, it has a nice voice for single note playing. If you want to do soloing, I think it's a very, very nice guitar. Again, say it one more time, especially for the price range. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this. My only reservation is it's just a pure acoustic. It doesn't have a built-in pickup or preamp, so that is a little bit of a limitation. But again, for $169.99, that is perfectly excusable. I would be a little bit more enthusiastic if it did, but I have no issues with it at all, to be quite honest. As I said, I would definitely recommend this. I think it's a great little guitar, especially for a beginner or even for someone who's a little bit more experienced. So I hope this has been helpful, and I wish you the very best.